Hi everyone. Yeah, I guess it's been a while since I did another funny stories from other TIs concerning their gangstalker perps. Yeah, I think I did one last year, a video on this topic. Funny stories. Anyway, today I have two stories to talk about in brief description. So anyway, some of the other TIs target individual associates in the groups that I chat with. They told me to, I guess you can call these washroom stories. The first one. The first washroom is in one of these workplace office type, commercial type buildings. One of the TIs was in the washroom stall taking their shit. And he told me that one of the gang stalking perps basically had to follow him into the washroom and sit in the next stall. So he told me he ate whatever food he was eating. He was giving off like really smelly craps. It basically was really rank. It was really methane, and it was stinking up the whole washroom. So this perp next door in the next stall had to sit there and be close to him and spy on him. So he purposely let out the stinkiest farts and shits that he can find. And he lifted his ass off the toilet seat so the gas would come out of the toilet bowl and permeate the entire washroom. And while this was going on, he was purposely using one of his hands to keep fanning all the smelly like gas over to the next stall so the perp can actually get a good smell of it. According to the story I heard, the perp was sitting next door in the toilet stall, gasping and choking and coughing. And because he wouldn't leave the toilet stall, he kept on gassing the whole place up. But because the gang stalking perp can't leave too soon, he forced that perp to sit in the next toilet stall to smell in deeply, to inhale deeply his shitty fart gas. I mean, it must have been really funny, when he got back to his handler. So what else did he do? I don't know what he did. I don't know what he ate. That TI guy ate some of the shittiest, stickiest food. I don't know what it was. It was bad. It was like something died in the toilet bowl. And did you leave? Yeah, I had to. I just couldn't take it anymore. I was starting to cough, and it was almost like I couldn't hold my breath anymore. That type of situation. I just laugh and laugh and laugh. And I think also when the perp was fidgeting around, I think I was told that the TI would say something like, "Man mania, man, man, mania," on and on and on and on and on. So while this perp was forced to smell his stinky fart gas, his shitty fart gas, he was also going mania. Oh, he told me that the other perp in the next stall was just getting really uncomfortable, like it really having his psychology and his head messed with, while it was all being audioly, I think, recorded. I'm sure that little recording probably made it to the other TI group members anywhere in the world, and they're probably having some fun with it now. I think it was an audio recording, or it could be a video recording with mainly the audio, because a toilet stall you can't record much. All you see is like a wall. That's story number one. Story number two, just as good. This one also takes place in I guess an office commercial type building. As you probably know, washrooms and other rooms in commercial buildings There are overhead air ducts that can vibrate, and you can talk in one end, and it'll basically sound or voice will travel really far. And of course, there's some back hallways and whatever and stuff like that. So you talk in the back hallway, whoever's in the room or washroom in this case can hear whatever you're saying. So in this story, another one of the staff worker perps, I think the TI guy found out where some of the worker staff perps are and who they are. And I guess he waited, from what I can tell, he waited until the staff perp went into the washroom, take a crap or whatever, take a shit. So he hid behind one of the sound, like, I don't know, pipes or right behind the wall or whatever. And while the perp probably had his pants down around his ankles sitting in the toilet bowl, he started doing all kinds of what you call reverse street theater in the washroom. I think there was some loud enough talk about internet fame, how internet gangstalker perps like to be internet famed, they like to show up, they like to be seen and heard. They just love it. They love internet fame as much as they can. They like it so much that they love having, hundreds or thousands of people each day from everywhere in the world watching them. That kind of stuff. And I guess this, and some other whatever, I don't know, some sounds from the conversation. I think it seemed like he was doing all kinds of weird sounds and maybe some video clips of horror movies or something, those scary movies. He's playing it loud enough through the wall, but not so loud, but just kind of just audible, like almost like a whisper through the wall or through the ventilation pipes. From what I gather, that Gangstalker perp who was actually in the washroom, he was trapped in there. He couldn't leave. So you heard all these kind of I don't know, mocking phrases or coded word phrases, and I guess scary movie sound clips or whatever. That guy, I was told, that perp guy, that particular one in the second story, he was so scared and so unrattled that he had to quickly wipe his ass and quickly stop and finish up his shitting session. So he had to take a dump fast. then I think he ran off out the washroom and down the hall. I got the impression from what I was told that perp now probably thinks that washroom and that entire building is haunted by ghosts or demons or whatever. I mean, it could very well be maybe the building is haunted by ghosts or demon or maybe some other entities are more or less dormant. But that TI just took something, I guess, reputation and added some more flavoring, some more spice to it. So that kind of stuff. As for the others, I don't exactly remember what he said, but I'm sure it was very creative. So I guess there you have it. That's another story of funny stories from other target individuals and their gangstalker perpetrators. But in any case, what you should take away from this is be creative. I don't know, be as badass as you want to be. You're only limited by your imagination and creativity. So, I guess, I guess these are what you call tactics of psychology. You see, people are like TV remote control in almost anything and everything they do. There's an off and on button, there's a volume up and down button, and there's a change channel button. So, yeah, you can push people's buttons like a TV remote control or a video game controller. You get the idea. Have some fun with it. Anyway, see you next time. Bye.